Imagine stepping into a courtroom where logic bends, the truth hides behind laughter, and justice wears a crooked smile. In today's case, we're not just observing a trial, we're peeling back the curtain on a story so bizarre, it could only happen in real life. As always, all characters are presumed innocent until proven guilty, but in this courtroom, the verdict might surprise you. So sit back, lean in, and remember, in Court Spiral, reality is stranger than fiction. Let's dive into the case. Our story begins in the vast and vibrant world of the internet, where memes are born, live, and sometimes die. They are the currency of online communication, serving as humor and commentary in a rapidly changing digital landscape. They can make you laugh, provoke thought, or even spark outrage. But what happens when a meme crosses the line from harmless fun to a legal battlefield? The case we are about to explore is not just about a meme. It's about the implications of intellectual property, freedom of expression, and the sometimes absurd intersection of digital culture and the law. Distracted Boyfriend. It depicts a man looking back at another woman while his girlfriend looks on in disdain. This image became a viral sensation, spawning countless variations as people used it to express their own relatable situations. It was everywhere, from social media feeds to advertising campaigns. But with great virality comes great responsibility, or at least that's what one company thought. Enter the plaintiff in our story, a stock photo agency that owned the rights to the image. They were not pleased. They claimed that countless users had used the meme without obtaining proper licenses, infringing on their copyright. The agency decided to take action. They filed a lawsuit against multiple parties, including social media users, organizations that had used the meme without permission, and even platforms that hosted the memes. This was not just a simple cease and desist letter, it was a full-blown legal battle. Now let's pause for a moment and consider the implications of this case. Memes, as we know, are often collaborative creations, evolving through remix culture. They are shared, altered, and transformed, often losing their original authorship in the process. The idea of holding individuals accountable for using a meme raises questions about ownership in the digital age. Can one truly own a piece of culture that is meant to be shared? This is the crux of the matter that the courts would have to consider. As the case moved forward, the courtroom became a stage for a debate that many had only thought about in passing. The defendants argued that the use of the meme constituted fair use, a legal doctrine allowing for limited use of copyrighted material without permission under certain conditions. They pointed out that the meme was transformative, adding new meaning and context that differed from the original image. They emphasized that the meme was a form of social commentary, a way to engage with cultural phenomena through humor. On the other side of the aisle, the stock photo agency contended that the meme was being used commercially without proper attribution or compensation. They argued that allowing such use without consequences would undermine the value of creative work and discourage artists from producing new content. The courtroom echoed with the tension between the rights of creators and the freedoms of consumers. As the arguments unfolded, it became clear that this case was about more than just a meme. It was about the very fabric of digital expression. Witnesses were called to the stand, each offering their perspective on the role of memes in society. A digital culture expert explained how memes contribute to public discourse, serving as a medium for societal reflection and critique. A copyright lawyer elaborated on the complexities of fair use, illustrating how the legal system struggles to keep pace with the rapid evolution of technology and culture. Each testimony added layers to the case, highlighting the significance of what was at stake. As the trial progressed, the judge found themselves in a unique position. They were tasked with interpreting laws that were often antiquated in the face of modern realities. The judge recognized that memes are a form of language, a way for people to communicate complex ideas succinctly and humorously. However, they also understood the importance of protecting the rights of creators. This balancing act was no easy feat. The courtroom drama escalated as both sides prepared for closing arguments. The stock photo agency highlighted the importance of respecting intellectual property, warning that if creators were not compensated for their work, the quality and quantity of creative output would suffer. They argued passionately that every creator deserves to reap the rewards of their labor, especially in a world where content is king. In contrast, the defense team reinforced the idea that memes are a vital part of contemporary discourse, essential for expressing thoughts and emotions in an increasingly complex world. They implored the court to consider the cultural significance of memes, arguing that they should be celebrated, not stifled. The audience in the courtroom could feel the weight of their words, the tension palpable as both sides presented compelling arguments. As the judge prepared to deliver their verdict, there was a palpable sense of anticipation. What would the ruling be? Would the court side with the stock photo agency, setting a precedent that could deter the free exchange of memes? Or would they rule in favor of the defendants, affirming the importance of fair use in the digital age? In the end, the judge issued a ruling that shocked many. They found for the defendants, declaring that the use of the meme fell under fair use. The judge emphasized the transformative nature of memes and recognized their role in cultural commentary. It was a landmark decision, one that would resonate throughout the digital landscape for years to come. The implications of this ruling were profound. It validated the idea that memes are not merely frivolous images but essential components of modern communication. This case sparked a broader conversation about copyright, creativity, and the rights of individuals in a digital world. It was a moment that challenged the status quo and opened the door for new interpretations of intellectual property in the age of the internet. As the dust settled from the trial, the meme continued to thrive, evolving and transforming as it always had. It served as a reminder that even in a courtroom, laughter and creativity can prevail. The journey of a meme to the federal courtroom illustrated the complexities of our digital age, where culture and law collide in unexpected ways. In the end, this case was not just about one meme, it was about the collective voice of a generation. It was about the rights of individuals to express themselves and the responsibilities of creators to protect their work. It was a reflection of our times, where humor and art intersect with the law, creating a rich tapestry of expression that continues to evolve. So what can we take away from this peculiar journey? Perhaps it reinforces the idea that while the internet can be a wild and unpredictable space, it is also a place of creativity and collaboration. It reminds us that laughter has power and that even the most absurd cases can lead to meaningful discussions about the future of our digital society. In this courtroom where reality is stranger than fiction, we learned that a meme could indeed have a journey, one that leads to profound questions about identity, ownership, and the very essence of creativity in our interconnected world. This case serves as a testament to the vibrant, chaotic, and often humorous nature of life in the digital age, where even the simplest image can spark a legal frenzy and change the landscape of culture forever. As we reflect on this journey, let us remember that the world of memes is ever-changing, continuously shaped by the voices of those who engage with them. In this ongoing dialogue between creators and consumers, one thing remains clear: the future of digital expression is bright, and it is up to all of us to navigate it with creativity, respect, and a sense of humor.